Hello and welcome back to Sprite Guard Plays Race the Sun. We are on a brand new seed today. Let's see if we can figure out some stuff. I did see an energy to the right. Looks like we've got this formation again. And we can fly over this. Looks like we've got some cool stuff available to us. I think we're going to be able to make some good things happen here. I don't remember what objectives we have. Now I'm noticing a lack of energy. We may need to take a different route than the one that we had planned to take. Let's head down this. We don't head down this route very often. It doesn't look like there's actually that much there, which is a little surprising. So this is actually looking a bit sparse, a bit low, especially on energy, and I'm pretty concerned about that. You know, it looked promising in that it gave us lots of jumps, but now, you know, we have more jumps than we can use. And I saw something over there. There was a portal key off to our right. So those are some things to be aware of. There's some energy. So maybe World 2 will help us get back on track. We're going to need quite a lot at this point, though. We're fairly far behind the sun. There's another portal key to the left of that structure. There's yet another jump. Not really seeing what we need. There's an energy. But we're not even really keeping parity. We really need like a lot more energy. So we're going to need to try a different route. Going down the middle is not going to work for us. So we need to collect 225 tries. We should be able to make good work on that. Collide with 4 objects in 1 round. We actually have some opportunities to do that. So I did see an energy, I think to our right. Yeah, there it is. So if we go through that and then head straight down here, what do we get? We get one of these. That'll give us some tries. And another energy. So this may be a better route to take. Looks like it's giving us plenty of tries, plenty of energy, and it will let us travel a lot farther. It's not giving us jumps, though. It's giving us lots of energy and no jumps, whereas the other one was giving us lots of jumps and no energy. There's a jump, though, and that's plenty early. Now, we have lots of these ball things that might let us collide with many objects, though they're difficult to collide with accurately. I think the first thing we're going to try is some walls, and so World 2 is actually going to be really good for that. Let's see what we can accomplish here. Pick some of that up. So here we go. So here's a wall we can collide with sideways. We can collide with another one sideways. And now we're actually going pretty slow. We do want to collide with that sideways. And then we're probably going to collide, yeah, with one of those. And that should be 4. We'll see if it was. There it was, indeed. Collect 10 tries in air in a round. That sounds very difficult. I am not sure we're going to be able to do that, but we'll give it a shot. We'll use the same route that we did last time, head down here, and main thing we'll focus on is just getting the tries that we need. But we'll also look at seeing if we can collect more of them in the air. We pass a couple of these raised things. We only pass like 2, though, on this route. So maybe we need to keep an eye out for more opportunities to do that. Maybe something that we need a different seed for. Now that gave us a couple more. But we have no jump, which actually is probably fine. But that's the end there. So I don't think we even came close to 10. But there's another jump for us. We're getting plenty of energy now, so we may start getting jumps from the birds. And so now we're going to be focusing on, can we find a portal? That would be really nice. And, of course, we want to gather more tries if we can. I want to avoid Post Alley. Alright, here's our PB for the day. Getting past that real easily. And, of course, as we become more familiar with the route, that will become easier and easier. There's a portal. So that's something good to know about. I'm not sure I can recreate that route, but hopefully we'll be able to. And on to World 3. Let's see what this one... Oh dear. Okay, so we missed a portal off to the left there, but we managed to avoid those posts. These are real tricky. Alright, this is gonna, I believe, slow us down a bit, but we should be fine. Those happen so late. Get that jump for safety, and we're gonna use one of them right away. Keep us going. Alright, that's fine. We're doing okay. Stay out of the shadow as much as we can. It looks like this one might have a lot of opportunities to collect tries in the air. So we may want to look at doing that on another run. But getting to World 3 is a little bit inconsistent at this point. And I think we're not going anywhere near fast enough. The clouds and the... Okay, now I need to concentrate. Oh dear. We had a jump. I should have used it. So we're very close to having enough tries now. We should be able to get that in the next run. So we're going to just head over here, grab this. Now, we headed a little bit to the right last time we did this, and I'm not sure when we did that. I think we went off to the right of one of these weavy things. Ah, that was a poor choice. But we got our 225 tries. We only need one more pip. Use 2 emergency portals is really difficult. We're not getting very many of those. So we can check to the left. I rarely see those in World 1. And so we may need to make it to World 3 in order to make that happen, which is really frustrating because it means that we now have 3 objectives that seem kind of out of reach today. And we can do some serious grinding, but I'm not sure I want to do that on camera. And so we're going to have to hope we get lucky. And maybe the thing to do is actually to focus on the route that we're having the most luck with, off to the right there. This one doesn't seem all that promising. And we're once again, getting too many jumps, which is a bit of a problem. Probably want to stay out of the shade as much as we can. Alright, here's a portal world, so we can see what this offers us. Joyride by Rufor. Is it going to give us anything at all? There we go. Saw blades. Oh my. Oh, this looks frightening. Stuff is moving left and right. Stuff is popping out of the ground. Luckily, we can see it before it goes up. Wow, okay. Wow. That's one of the most difficult portal worlds I've ever seen. So we can try and only turn left through 2 regions, or we can kind of try and grind distance. I think probably grinding distance is the better thing to do at this point. So those give us 4 each, which is not enough. I think World 3 is going to give us the opportunity to get a lot of stuff in the air. Alright, that's pushing us off to the left. We did go more off to the right on our most successful run, but I'm not sure when's the best time to do that. And we missed an energy there because I decided to go a little farther to the right, see what's over here. We can see, you know, what does that do to us when we get into Region 2? And there's some more energy for us, so I feel less bad about missing that one. There's a second jump for us. Ah, now we're going up one of these. I'm not sure that counts as being in the air, though. Want to go left of that, stay out of the shadows. I want to stay out of that thing for the same reason. They can be rewarding. There's an energy on that one. Might actually be a net benefit, though it's not really clear. Alright, managed to kind of steal that one. Wanted to be a trap, but we were too good for it, which is kind of nice. Now, I mean, one thing that I'm noticing is that there's not like a really obvious skill growth going on here. In that, I don't feel like I'm playing significantly better than when we started. Now, we haven't been doing this a super long time, but it's the kind of thing that I'm always a little concerned about. Now, it might just be a longer term thing. I've definitely had things, especially fan games, which I play a lot on my live channel. I have the experience of, like, every gain in consistency takes a very long time. And so it may just be, oh, we're in World 3, I should actually be focusing on picking up tries in the air, but I'm not seeing where to do that. And something that we actually need to be really actively aware for. And so we managed to miss out on most of that. So maybe we can do that in Region 4, though I think Region 4 is going to be a lot more difficult and may not provide the same opportunities. Aha, that's some scary stuff. Oh, there was a portal. We missed it though. So there we can know that there's one in World 4. Here's a world key. So we'll head back into Joyride. Maybe we can do a little bit better this time. These moving ones, we're going to have to learn to read them, much like we read the moving cubes. That may take a while. Oh my goodness. I did not know how to deal with that. That was very fast and very startling. So it may be that we have to leave it off here not having gained a level, and I may have to grind off camera for a while. In which case, I will come back, I will let you know where we are. I'm kind of starting to lose my idealism about, wanting to show the entire process of unlocking everything. I think that worked very well for roguelite, but I think for this game it might not work that well, just because it's going to require so much grinding. And because those emergency portals are so few and far between, and because 10 tries in the air is, such a difficult thing to do in this seed in particular. There are other seeds where it's going to be a lot easier. And so, we don't have any jumps right now. That's going to limit us. Even Region 1 has had seeds that have a lot more, tries you can collect in the air. Now, I'm not sure exactly where we're coming out here. I think fairly close to where we usually do. There's our 2 jumps. Let's see if we can save them until Region 3. And the sun's high enough that that doesn't take us through the shadows. So that's something really good to know about, that we have that option. I think Region 2 looks like mostly a wash. We're not going to be able to get very much from it. Region 3 is what I see as being the most promising. But finding a better route through Region 2 that takes us through more energy boosts may be a worthwhile effort. So there's still stuff that we can learn. We can still, adapt to stuff, figure stuff out. There we go. So on to Region 3. So now let's remember to look for those raised tries and see if we can get them. And we have 2 of 2 jumps. So we definitely have that option available. So there was a portal just to the right there. That's something we really need to remember. We did miss some raised tries up there. Those were too high for us to get to, and that is a little bit of an inattentiveness on my part. So if we can plan out how to get World 3 and World 4 portals, we can do that. But it's just not clear, and we don't have a jump. I keep trying to jump for those, trying to get some more tries in the air. The magnet will let us do that more than we normally would be able to do. So maybe going down the jumps route will actually let us do that. That may be something to try, probably in the next run, depending on how this one goes. Now, we did not take a very straight line through Region 2 in the last one where we saw that portal, that emergency portal in World 3. We're not going to take any world keys this time. The user world for this seed is just not very useful. So, we're gonna start out heading just along the right-hand side of a lot of this really dangerous stuff, and hope that takes us where we want to go. May even head a little more to the right, since we did pass a little to the left of that emergency portal that we wanted, though I'm a little bit nervous to do that. But I don't really know where we came out. I don't really know where we went. I feel like we did kind of an S pattern, and so that really makes me unsure. I think we might have gone through those things to the right of us. I do want to keep trying to get better scores, keep trying to... There it is. Alright. So that's 1 of 2, and if we just do that twice... Oh, hello! Alright. Alright, now I'm looking at these tower things, trying to find... So there's a few more. And we have 1 more jump available to us. Almost managed to get that one, didn't quite manage it. So I don't know if that was 10. I don't know. But we're now having trouble staying in the sun, and we're out of jumps. And so this may end pretty soon. There's an energy that'll keep us alive a little longer, but not much longer. There's another one. Will get us ahead of the sun for a little while. And there we go. So Region 4... at this point, don't have a lot of ideas for how to deal with this. We're basically just gonna try to survive. And see how far we can get. See if we can read these patterns, react to this stuff. We do want to make sure that we crash into a wall and use that portal. We really want to avoid wasting that portal. Because if it looks like we're going to run out of sun before we... Oh dear. So we did crash. We did end up crashing before we ran out of... So there we go. We got the upgrade. So decals on the left wing. You may now customize yourself with decals via the configuration screen. We don't know why you like this sort of thing. And we got the flight decal. You know, have the flight decal. Did you know that Pesky Bird gave you this? Alright. So there we go. So we need to use one more emergency portal to get that pip. Score 100,000 points with no attachments. That's well within reach. And then, of course, only turn left through 2 regions in one run. Still pretty far out of reach. So we did manage to do it after really thinking that we wouldn't be able to. Just stuck with it. And hopefully in future episodes we will make a little bit more progress a little more quickly. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. And have a great rest of your day.